mama taught me not to trust.
Here I am outside the world of Scatman.
1995 was the year of the one-hit wonder. 6 artists dominated the charts for a moment in time, then disappeared into the noise of the 90s. These were not failed artists. These were lightning strikes. Come find out which songs you forgot you loved. Number 1, Skee-Lo with I Wish. This guy wanted everything he did not have.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
He wanted a genie in a bottle, $1 million in his pocket, a brand new car, and his name in every club. And he got it. Platinum, top 15 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1995. But here is the wild part. 15 years later, Skee-Lo became famous again, not for the original song, for the meme. Internet culture discovered the track and turned the whole thing into a template for expressing regret. I wish I had a better job. I wish I could travel. I wish I remembered who this artist was. The song sold over 1 million copies initially. Then, decades later, a whole new generation knew the lyrics without ever hearing the original broadcast. That is the definition of a one-hit wonder who got a second life. Number 2, Scatman John. His real name was John Paul Larkin. He was born in Los Angeles, but he made his mark in Rome, Italy. John had a stutter his entire life. Most people saw it as a limitation. John saw it as a challenge to overcome. Inspired, in 1995, he released Scatman, a song where he turned his stutter into art. Scat singing over dance production. Ski-ba-bop-ba-dop-bop. The song became a global phenomenon. In the United Kingdom, it peaked at number 2. In the United States, it hit number 60 on the Hot 100. What matters is not the US chart position. What matters is that a man who struggled to speak his whole life found a voice that the world wanted to hear. John passed away just 4 years later in 1999 from lung cancer at the age of 60. But Scatman lives on. His legacy proves that your biggest challenge can become your greatest strength. Number 3, Luniz. This Bay Area duo changed West Coast rap forever with I Got 5 on it.
Give me some brew and I might just chill, but
1995, peak position number 18 on the Hot 100, but these numbers do not tell the real story. This was a platinum record, 1 million copies sold. The track sampled You Ain't Gotta Like It by Ant Banks and Akshun. It became a regional anthem and then a national phenomenon. The genius of I Got 5 on it was simplicity. $5, 5 people pooling money to buy weed. That is the entire premise. And yet it became a blueprint for how to make a casual rap narrative that people never forgot. The group released the album, the song dominated, and then they vanished. No follow-up chart hits, no mainstream visibility, just one platinum moment that defined an era. Today, the song is sampled constantly. It is remixed. It is referenced in every discussion of mid-90s West Coast rap. But Luniz, forgotten. Number 4, Rednex. A Swedish group that did what nobody thought was possible. They fused country music with eurodance.
You go, where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Sweden decided to make a country song, Cotton Eye Joe, released in 1995. In the United Kingdom, the song hit number 2. Number 2. In America, it peaked at number 25 on the Hot 100. This was the novelty crossover that actually worked. A folk melody arranged as a dance track, the music video featured line dancing. The whole thing was engineered for parties and weddings. Moved, the song became iconic. Decades later, it is still played at every reception and club across America and Europe. But Rednex, the Swedish group behind it, completely forgotten. The song outlived its creator's fame by 30 years. That is the mark of a true one-hit wonder. Inspired, number 5, Dionne Farris. Before she was a solo artist, Dionne was a background vocalist for Arrested Development, that legendary group from the early 90s. In 1995, she stepped into the spotlight with I Know, produced by Raphael Saadiq from Tony Tone. The song sampled Can You Get Away by George and Gwen McCrae. It sampled a classic and made something entirely new. I Know peaked at number 14 on the Hot 100. Gold certification, 500,000 copies sold. Moved. But here is what happened next. Nothing. No follow-up hits, no album success, just one perfect neo-soul moment captured and then released. Dionne continued making music, but never charted again. She faded into the background like she started. The song, though? The song became a staple of late 90s neo-soul. Talented does not always equal famous. Sometimes it just means you had one moment that mattered. Number 6, Groove the E-A-Re. This R&B duo formed in New York in 1993. with Amel Larrieux on lead vocals and Bryce Wilson handling production and vocals. In 1995, they released Tell Me, peak position number 15 on the Hot 100. Gold certification, 500,000 copies sold. Emotional. The production was crisp, the vocals were polished, the song had all the ingredients of a breakout moment. But breakout moments do not always become careers. The group disbanded in 1997. Musical differences, they said. What they meant was that lightning does not strike twice. Amel Larrieux went solo and found moderate success in the neo-soul underground. She recorded multiple albums, she built a cult following, but she never reached the mainstream chart position she achieved with Groove Theory. Bryce Wilson faded into obscurity. Tell Me remains their singular moment of prominence. One group, one hit, two divergent paths. 6 artists, 6 songs, 6 moments in 1995 when the world stopped and listened. They did not build empires, they did not sustain careers, but they created something that lasted. One-hit wonders are not failures. They are artists who captured lightning in a bottle at exactly the right moment. Sometimes that is enough, sometimes that is everything. Subscribe to Hip Hop Legends Archives. We are dedicated to bringing back the artists you forgot you loved. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into music history. What is your favorite one-hit wonder from the 90s? Drop it in the comments, we want to hear it.